Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's your favorite senpai, and today I am back with more Sakura Spirit. Let's jump right in. After school was over, I decided to bet my chances on the little bit of intel I had obtained from my classmates. Sorry. If my memory... Shit. Gotta just... Hang on. Alright, sorry about that. A little bit of intel I'd obtained from my classmates. If my memory served me right, then Aria-senpai was about to be practicing at the dojo today. Of course I knew her. In the end, she was a judo student like me, but for some reason I heard that she declined the invitation to compete in serious tournaments ever since a certain event happened. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Aria-senpai, are you around? While I shouted her name, I parked my bike at the nearby stall and looked around for her. Whoa! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, sorry, I can't. Oh god, I gotta give her a more girl voice. Okay. Follow the shouts and you find the senpai. I grinned briefly as I saw my senpai seemingly occupied with the practicing of a series of motions, almost as if she was fighting an imaginary opponent. Perhaps it was a perfect opportunity to get closer and surprise her a little. No, that's not going to end well at all. Slowly I snuck over, sure as to make as little noise as possible, before I reached with a hand toward her shoulder. At the touch against her shoulder, Aria-senpai retracted. She grabbed hold of my hand and, with a loud grunt, shifted her weight, curling and tipping me over her shoulder. Why did you believe that it would end any other way? It was all I could do to brace myself for impact as I hit the ground like a sack of potatoes. For a martial arts master, you're not very bright. You're really not. Ugh. Yeah, no one sneaks up on the great Kunoichi Aria. Oh, Takabozu, I didn't realize it was you. I'm sorry, are you okay? Kunoichi? More like a Tasmanian devil. That throw didn't hold a shred of mercy in it. There's no mercy in the ring, Takabozu. Better you learn that lesson now than in 2 weeks' time. Let me guess, you want to do some sparring, right? I actually came here to ask you something, but perhaps a little sparring wouldn't hurt after that. Oh? What do you want to ask? We've got all afternoon for the sparring, and I could do with a bit of a break anyway. Where to start? Senpai, you used to take part in big and important matches. Didn't you get nervous before the big moment? Oh yeah, this one time I got so nervous I hid in the kitchen cupboards until Dad found me and dragged me to the car by my collar. Of course, that was when I was like 8. I didn't have a comment for that. Well, obviously I can't go and hide from my match, but some friends of mine made this rather silly suggestion to go and pray or something. Honestly, at this point I'd take anything if it calms my nerves a little. Takabozu, are you sure about this? You mean the match? Of course I am. I've been practicing judo. Good grammar. I've been practicing judo ever since I could walk. This is my best chance to represent this country, and the sport I love, too. Senpai seemed to think for quite a long time, all the while tapping at the side of her jaw with a finger. Eventually she snapped her fingers and grabbed hold of me tightly. Alright, I'll tell you the way to the shrine. But it's not just going to be a simple clapping your hands together and bob your head. That's how it usually goes. You need to give something to the shrine. Wait, no, that's how it usually goes. Okay. I guess I'll figure that out by the time we get there. Anyway, thanks, Senpai. I appreciate it. We? Oh, no, Takabozu. I'm not going with you. I'm too much of a bitch. We've got training to do. I've got training to do myself. Besides, you've got to take this step yourself. I can give you a map and an easy way to get back here, but you'll be on your own. Of course. Ah, you're not tagging along? Guess it'd be my own adventure to undertake. Afraid so, Takabozu. Let me just grab some paper. I'll draw out your map. After Aria's return, I followed the directions the map had given me. Surprisingly enough, it wasn't all that far. The tip to get back if I got lost was a little sketchy. Just look down and you'll be able to see the dojo roof anywhere on the hill. Yeah, that's pretty sketchy. The forest nearby the dojo was my first challenge to overcome. A lone path coiling along the trees, and there was even the river Ichikawa's sister had mentioned in the distance. Of course, I decided to stay with my senpai's directions, and after an hour or so, I arrived at the shrine. The shrine itself seems surprisingly well maintained, despite being in the middle of nowhere. It made me wonder if someone secretly lived there. Maybe. Perhaps some secret martial arts master. Already daydreams of a potential hermit having hidden themselves in the shrine to prepare themselves for an upcoming clash between good and evil started to dwell in my mind. You have a sad life. And yet nobody is around. I sighed in annoyance at the fact the shrine grounds seemed to be entirely abandoned. It was mysterious how the building seemed well maintained, but for the time being, I decided to focus on the reason behind my visit. It took only a few moments before I gathered the courage to enter the temple itself, and inside found a rather fancy-looking shrine of sorts at the back of the hall. Guess that's the shrine everyone's talking about. Silently, I folded up the map I was given after putting it inside my bag, approached the shrine. And after, sorry, I was gonna say good grammar again, but I was kinda skeptical about the whole religious aspect, so I didn't hold too much confidence, shut up, in the idea of some shrine granting me the luck I would need to win this match. So if you're not Christian, why the hell are you going to... In fact, I don't really think luck is gonna... Fuck, I accidentally hit enter. My bad. I don't really think luck is gonna help me much in a match like this. My opinion. I'm sorry. Martial arts didn't hold any place for luck. The match was all about using the knowledge you gathered from the experiences you obtained in previous matches, and a nice bit of talent to help guide you through the match. There was simply no room for something superstitious like luck. Clearly, this would be a match where my experience and talent would be tested against that of my opponent. Nothing more and nothing less. Female voice. How curious. The boy doesn't believe in superstition, and yet this child of a man stands here in a place of power, surrounded by the very thing he denounces. Pretty much. Upon hearing the voice, I looked around, trying to find the source, but there was no one to be seen. Who's there? A classic question to ask, and yet the right thing to ask should be, where am I? No, I'm pretty sure he knows where he is. What do you mean? Obviously you're hiding nearby. Perhaps, but entertain me for a little longer. Why did you come here, if you do not believe in things like luck? I came here to prepare myself. Oh, do enlighten me about what this something might be that you are preparing yourself for. I felt a little bit annoyed at the questions, but perhaps if I kept talking to her, I would be able to find out where that girl was hiding. I'm preparing for a competition, a judo match. Judo? What's that? Seriously, you don't know what judo is? It's a highly skilled combat art. Aha, so you're a warrior, hesitant to go into battle and came here in hope of finding the resolve to fight. I'm not sure about the warrior part. How fortunate. It just happens that there is a need for one of your kin. My kin? A hero. Yay! Superheroes like Superman and Batman and shit. This shrine is meant to bless heroes like yourself. However, every great hero has to sacrifice something in return for the shrine's blessing. Sounds like what the others mentioned. However, I do like your version more. Laughing briefly at the story the hidden girl was telling about the shrine, I decided to play along and clap my hands together in a prayer. So what's next? Toss my allowance into the praying box? Don't be silly. Money is of little importance to a hero. Well, no, money is pretty much what you need to survive, hero or not. Whatever. For you, the sacrifice will be something much more interesting and precious to you. I'll look forward to see what destiny has in store for you. As if on cue, the moment that girl's words reached my ears, I felt nauseous, like my head was spinning wildly. Slowly, I staggered backwards, collapsing onto my back, and while my vision started to grow hazy, I heard footsteps approach me. Oh, shit! Okay, that's a thing. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Is that really the appropriate voice to give it? I don't even know. She's a fucking Sato girl. Oh shit. Maybe we should end the video here. So yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs up anyway. Just do it for my sake. There is a subscribe button below this video. You should totally click on it. Just saying. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Keep it anime.